to cry, but I wasn't the one to blame. He hung me out to dry. Oh, I've never been the same.
At home with Tracy and the Big D, and joining us now from Harlow to talk about their latest single, Don't Open That Door, is Tiana and Bree. Ladies, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Well, the new single, as I just mentioned, is Don't Open That Door. Take us behind the writing of that song.
Yeah, probably wrote it, I think, late last year, really. It was one that got finished just before the studio, but one that we definitely felt had a place on it, so we're really glad that it made it onto the EP. And it's just a bit about a hella flaky guy who just feels they can sort of walk in and walk out whenever they want, and it's a bit of a strong statement of putting your foot down, so... Yeah, and until you're sure, don't open that door. It's really the slogan of it.
Also, you have the video out. We've been having a look at the video. Tell us a little bit of the background behind and see Jay Sini was doing that one with you.
Yeah, no, working with Jay Sini from Blacklist Productions, he's so cool. We worked with him also for our debut video with Give It a Miss. And we had such a fun time. We definitely knew that we just wanted to work with him again. And it was just a breeze. It was just a lot of fun to record. Got to have some fake boyfriends for a day, and it was
and we also got to play around with special effects in this video too, which was new for Jay but new for us too, because we really like to experiment and have fun with this, with videos, and it's a different art form too.
How do you go when you're casting for the right actors and you've got to turn around and say, hey, listen, fellas, we need you to be a couple of douchebags that really disappoint us and let us down?
Well, we went to like an actors website and we just submitted what we needed, and obviously we wanted them to be a similar age as well and things like that. But yeah, we've never used actors before either, so it was very new for us. We had no idea how it was going to go. It turned out pretty well.
Yeah, and we all were like laughing the whole time. It was a great, just fun arvo, but it had no problems being acting the bad guy. It was a whole lot of fun actually, rather than acting the sweet on camera, so it was actually a bit of fun.
It's like when someone tells you not to laugh, you've got to laugh though. That was the only struggle.
After working with actors on that clip, what do you reckon you learned from that moving forward to developing clips in the future?
Definitely how fun it is to also create another storyline almost, because with our previous videos we've only ever talked through and sung the lyrics. It opens up so many, windows of opportunity for the future to be able to create as well.
Because you mentioned there, you had a lot of fun doing it, but when you watch the video, it's a very serious video. So
really.
Yeah.
So many behind the scenes. We should really take a behind the scenes reel. I'm sure Jay has so many edits. So we all just having such a good time. But it's like I said earlier, it's just playing the bad guy is sort of fun. So it's you'd be serious and you'd be laughing, but then you'd be like, oh, this is actually a lot of fun.
What are we looking at doing? I know things are all up in the air, but what are you guys doing in the meantime?
Well, at home, we're lucky we both live together, so that's super awesome because it means we're songwriting heaps. We're obviously trying to just keep productive in other ways. Brenda picked up all these skills on Photoshop and editing photos, which is so good for our social media. And just trying to, I guess, be productive in those ways, but trying to get prepared so that we can just hit the ground running as well with music when we get back, and hopefully gigs are back.
There's something that I noticed on your Facebook, which was incredible. You still got to open a show.
Yeah. We ended up opening for Shepherd in Brisbane, which was super exciting. But what was also really exciting was that it was a show for FIFO workers. It's a weekly show, actually. They broadcast to them and their families as well as a mental health project. We're super grateful to be a part of that, not only opening for Shepherd, but to be able to give back in those ways. And we were so excited to play again. We love playing from our bedrooms, but that opportunity was also really cool to sort of, be mic'd up, and it really did feel like a gig, like we were playing to people. There was only a few people in the room though.
Isn't that terrific? It's great that still is going on, and it just shows that people have to be creative in very difficult times. Now, people know that they can get on Harlow on the social media and have a look for all of that. If they want to find out more about music, what's going to happen with you guys, and just find that little insight about you, other than the Facebooks, what other social media on?
We try to keep on top of everything. We actually just made a TikTok the other day, believe it or not. We didn't think we were going to do it. We didn't think we
got on the train.
I got on the train. So yeah, I got all our music videos and content also on YouTube and all that. Pretty regular updaters. We like to keep in touch with everyone, especially at the moment. I think we've all got a little extra times in our hands.
It's always great catching up with T and Bree, and they are Harlow, and of course the new single out and about is called Don't Open That Door.